On a damp and foggy evening, Jonathan Harker, a young and ambitious curator of the peculiar in Macabre, prepared for a first date with a lady he had met under the most unusual and enchanting circumstances. Their meeting was no ordinary encounter. It was during an auction of rare and arcane artifacts where their fates had intertwined over the bidding of an ancient marionette, rumored to possess a life of its own. The marionette in question was no ordinary puppet. It was a figure carved from the darkest ebony, adorned with garbs of a bygone era. Its strings, seemingly more capable of manipulating the holder than being controlled. It was said to have been crafted by a master puppeteer in Atlanta, who, under a moonless night, imbued it with a sliver of his dying soul, henceforth binding it to this mortal realm with a will of its own. Despite the ominous legends, Jonathan was captivated by its craftsmanship and the dark allure surrounding its history. Winning the bid against his mysterious competitor, he later discovered her name was Eleanor, a woman of striking beauty and enigmatic presence, with an insatiable appetite for the occult and the unexplained. Their shared fascination for the marionette sparked a conversation, leading to an agreement to meet again, not as rivals, but as acquaintances, perhaps even as kindred spirits. Their chosen venue for the first date was an old, secluded mansion turned restaurant on the outskirts of Atlanta, known for its Gothic architecture and a history steeped in tales of the supernatural. It was a place that seemed to exist out of time, perfect for individuals like Jonathan and Eleanor, whose tastes lay beyond the mundane. As Jonathan awaited Eleanor's arrival, he could not shake off the feeling of being watched. Glancing around, he noticed the marionette seated across from him, its presence inexplicable, its gaze penetrating. He was certain he had left it securely locked within a display case in his apartment. Yet, here it was, as if it had followed him. Or, perhaps, he was drawn to it by some unseen force. Eleanor arrived, her elegance and aura of mystery amplifying the surreal atmosphere of their meeting place. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, delving into topics of esoteric lore, forbidden arts, and the shadowy thresholds between worlds. As the night deepened, Jonathan felt an undeniable connection to Eleanor, a bond forged not just by shared interests, but by something deeper, more arcane. The evening took an unforeseen turn when Eleanor revealed the true reason behind her interest in the marionette. She spoke of a family curse that haunted her lineage, a curse that could only be broken by a silver bullet housed within the heart of the marionette, a safeguard placed by the very puppeteer who created it, her ancestor. The bullet was not meant for any earthly firearm, but was a key to unlocking the chains that bound an otherworldly entity to her family. Jonathan, initially skeptical, found himself swayed by Eleanor's conviction and the eerie occurrences surrounding the marionette. Together, they decided to confront the curse head-on, to free Eleanor from her ancestral torment and to uncover the truth behind the legends. Their quest led them through the cryptic underbelly of Atlanta, from ancient libraries buried beneath modern edifices to secret societies that whispered of the old puppeteer's dark legacy. With each step, the marionette seemed to guide them, its wooden limbs moving with purpose, leading them closer to the heart of the mystery. Finally, in an abandoned theater, where the puppeteer had once enthralled audiences with his macabre performances, Jonathan and Eleanor faced the culmination of their journey. There, amidst the decay and desolation, they found the puppeteer's final stage, where reality and illusion blurred into a singular, terrifying vision. Confronting the entity bound to Eleanor's family, a specter of vengeance and sorrow, they realized the silver bullet's true purpose. It was not a weapon of destruction, but of liberation, a symbol of sacrifice and love. With trembling hands, Jonathan placed a bullet within the heart of the marionette, setting into motion the final act of a tragedy centuries in the making. As the entity shrieked its last, dissipating into the shadows from whence it came, the marionette crumbled to dust, its purpose fulfilled, its strings finally cut. Eleanor, freed from the curse, found herself at the threshold of a new beginning, one not shadowed by the specters of her past. Jonathan and Eleanor emerged from their ordeal forever changed, bound not just by the darkness they had faced, but by the light they found within each other. Their love, forged in the crucible of fear and courage, became a testament to the belief that even in the deepest of shadows, hope and human connection can illuminate the way. As for Atlanta, the city reclaimed its forgotten quarter, the old tales and legends dissolving into the mists of time. But for those who know where to look, the story of Jonathan, Eleanor, and the marionette serves as a reminder that beneath the surface of our everyday lives lies a world brimming with mystery and wonder, waiting to be discovered. The Macabre Marionette is a short story crafted in collaboration with OpenAI's ChatGPT. My name is Jamiel Cal-Pin, a voice actor and audio engineer. If you're interested in working together, leave me a comment or shoot me a DM on my Instagram page. Let me know what you think about the story and the narration. Thank you.